Hey, this is Ron. Thanks for coming back. Well, I've had a couple things I've been practicing with on my mill, and I have mismatched sets of parallels. I got some fat ones, I got some long ones, I got some short ones, but I don't have any matched sets. And I thought for just a short project, I'd go ahead and make myself a couple sets of parallels. So let me zoom in here and I'll show you what I got cut up, and we'll put them on the mill, get them to size, and take them over on the surface grinder and see what we can do to them. Okay? I just had to get a small project in here. I haven't really made anything. I'm doing it again. I'm looking at my tools and I'm supposed to be talking to you. Now, I get out here and I start tinkering and I start doing things, and I just need more. I need more tools. I need more setup tools. So I think it's going to start here. This grinder wheel here might be getting a little bit small. I know it's probably still big enough to use, but I got a ruby red one coming. It probably hasn't left yet since today's Sunday, and I just bought it yesterday. So I'm not in any rush or anything. It said it'd be here by next Friday. But we're going to put a ruby red in here. 46 grit, I believe it is. This is a 32. And we'll see what we can do with the 46 grit on the ruby wheel. And I'm going to order some spray mist coolant, and we'll try a cut with the coolant. Well, that's all for the grinder right now, until I can get a couple more things for it. But this is what we've come here to do. This is what I've got here. Are a couple. This is just some cold roll that I got from my supplier, and I cut it up into a couple 4-inch, 6, and 2 sets of 8s. And I'm going to put these on here as pairs. I'm going to clamp them in the vise. I'm going to true up the edge, make them both match, and then we're going to go over and put them on the surface grinder and see what damage we can do. You know, I've been fumbling around here for about 5 minutes off camera, and I've been trying to figure out a way to hold this up on here. See, I need some parallels. I've got this long thing that I just made out of a piece of cold roll. It's too long. This one's too fat. This one's too fat. These were set up for something else. I have no clue what they were for, but I've been using them as parallels. But this little one here that I did, and I was just playing around, just might work for me. I can get it right on top here, and I can stick the vise on like that. Yeah, nice and tight. Okay. Let's go ahead and get my cranks on here. Okay. It's right about 700. Okay. Looks nice. Let's go ahead and mark it. There we go. We're going to go ahead and mark it to the 8-inch, and I'll take it off on the other side till we get down to 8-inch, and then we'll take it over to the surface grinder. Put a little blue on it, and I've marked out 8 inches. So we're going to put it back on here and take it down to the 8-inch mark. Well, I don't want to take the clamp off of it. Nice and tight. I think we'll jump the RPM up just a little bit here. 780. And we'll feed it in. Still can't find my other oil can. See what I got. 8-inch, right on the mark. So I'm still practicing slowing down because I almost went too far. If I was talking thousandths, I probably did go too far, but it's really close to 8 inches, so we're going to take it off of here and line them up as pairs on the surface grinder, and I'll bring you back. So we've got the converter on. We're going to turn the grinder on. I've already got the dressing tool on the mag chuck, and we're going to go ahead and make a couple passes across the wheel there just to true it up a little bit. Right there, I didn't even hear it, but I could see it's touching. Go. Gotta make sure it stops all the way. I'm not going to be flying my hands in there. I'm trying to practice safety. Wow. I admit it's only one side, but that's nice. Well, now my lousy fingerprints are on it. I'm going to oil them anyway. So let's get these off of here. Try not to bang up the edges on them too much. Yeah, I might have just a spot on that wheel where it's not quite. Yeah, I can see there's a little tick going on in there. So we'll just get these down and then take a look at a final finish. See what we got going. I realize it doesn't have to be that precision, but might as well get into the habit of wiping it down. Yeah, they look pretty nice. Yeah, I'm not going for any specific thickness here. I just want them to be the right length that I could use, and a height that I could use, and a width that's just, I could put a couple of them in there and move them around. That's all I want. Okay, boys, here's the time we do the top and the bottom. Okay, there we go. Go, just a very slight spark. Looks like that's it. Oh, I didn't know the tripod was moving with it. I was pushing the tripod over. Sorry, guys. Let's kick this thing off. Turn this converter off. There we go. It's not that it's that loud, it's just that it's a background annoyance, that's all. Okay. Not too shabby. I guess I could have taken down the tops, made it a little sharper on the edges, but not bad for a little cold roll. I just need to maybe put a little reveal in it or something, give it a little bling. As if that surface wasn't enough. That looks nice. Okay, well, you've watched me make my first set of match parallels. So what I'm going to do now is I'll just sit over here and I'll take my stone to them and just go over the edge and make sure there's... Oh yes, that's nice now. Well, here is what I have. I stamped them, you can see, well, maybe you can't, but it's real faint. I stamped them with the year on one side, and on the other side, well, that one you're not going to be able to see. I don't think you can see them. But I stamped them with an FHR for Flathead Ron. Kind of like I did on this one over here. There we go. But anyway, I'll go ahead and mark all mine. I'm going to make another set of these, and I'm going to put a couple reveals down it, maybe a couple little accents, fancy it up just a little bit, but I think that these are going to work very well putting stuff in my vise. Well, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. You've watched. I realize it's a simple project, but for me I feel like it's kind of an accomplishment because I haven't made anything on here. So there's what they started out like. Just a regular cold roll steel. And now we got a couple nice little ground parallels. So for what I'm doing here in my garage, I think these are going to be just fine. Well guys, thanks for watching.